afternoon, morning, evening. In this video, I'm going to try my best to explain in a 4-step method how you can respond to when other people tease you or make fun of you in a way that hurts you. Because I believe that teasing is different from bullying. In some ways, I think it can be worse. You see, with bullying, it's very in your face. It's obvious. It usually doesn't even come from people that you like. But teasing, it can always be played off as just a joke. Why are you reacting like that? And it can also come from people that you actually care about, your close friends. And it makes you feel worse because it puts the blame on you for reacting that way. And it also makes you think that it's true. Somebody says, wow, you always do that weird thing with your hands. Then now you think, I guess it is pretty weird. Even if it may not be anything that out of the ordinary. That's the problem with teasing, is that it often makes you feel responsible for how you react to it. And I've been teased many times before. I think you have as well. It's very common, and of course uncomfortable. Okay, so the first step is absolutely non-negotiable, which is to pause. Genuinely, when we get insulted or just teased, we always want to hit back at them, or to defend ourselves. And hey, I'm guilty of this as well. I remember the other day, I was with my friends and one of them responded to something I said. And of course he said the most stereotypical teenage boy thing. He was like, that's kind of gay, Tondo. And of course, me being an immature kid, I was like, well, you said this that one time, And obviously I'm paraphrasing all of this, but as you can imagine, it did not end with him saying, oh, you're right, I'm sorry for teasing you. No, it led to a annoying back and forth where we were now kind of comparing what we had said, and it was so annoying. And everyone around could see that the comment had gotten to me. I wouldn't have tried to reflect it back on him if the comment had not gotten to me. So it was really a lose-lose scenario. So yes, first of all, pause. That's number 1. And number 2, now this should be taken with a level of nuance, but you don't need to do any of this. I believe that you should try to use humor to mitigate it. Because humor, everybody enjoys humor. And by making whatever the comment was, whether it was intended to hurt you or not, making it into a joke, responding as a joke, shows the person it didn't get to you. It makes you feel better, and the people around you all know, okay, so it didn't actually hurt him. And this can take many forms, randomly, if let's say that somebody says, dude, you always carry that pink water bottle, then, I don't know, you can say, well, hey, I'm a Barbie fan, or something like that. Or, the Barbie movie was a great film, so obviously I want to show my support. And you can mean this or not, it doesn't really matter. What it shows is that I'm not gonna actually take what you've said seriously. That was number 2, by the way. Now, this is a little 2.5 interval, which is that do not try to spit back hard at the other person unless, this is where I think it should be okay, unless you have an absolutely banger comeback, jaw-dropping, everybody goes silent comeback. Because unless you do have that, which is I'd say 2 out of 10 times, then it's just gonna start an argument. Trying to now insult them back Like, let's say somebody makes like, oh, you're kind of short. Then if you say, oh, well, you're, let me think, you're shorter than Tom over there, then like, what? It's just gonna start a back and forth that you do not want to be a part of. So just take that to note. 2.5, don't spit back hard unless you have a great comeback. Okay, number 3. This is more internal now. You need to realize that whatever they've said is a accurate, clear reflection of their beliefs, of their opinions, of their insecurities, not yours. This takes the sting out of it a bit, doesn't it? To realize that the only reason they're really saying this is because they don't know how to express their discomfort with themselves, something they don't like. By the way, if you want to become your peak social self in any environment, then click the link down below and I can help you become your dream character. And at the end of the day, it goes back just to opinion. Nothing that they say about you is probably true. How you speak, maybe how your teeth look, how your hands are, your height, all these things, if they make like a joke about it. And of course, take this in mind that sometimes people just genuinely joke around with their friends. But if you feel hurt by it, then it's important to realize that it isn't true. And this is another one, actually. Number 4, that is a bit tough to do in the moment, but can be easily done retroactively. It's called Rewrite Reality. It's from the book, The Charisma Magnet? Yeah, that's it. So it's something called Rewrite Reality, where basically you take some sort of incident that's happened to you. Let's say that you were driving on the road and somebody swerved into your lane and cut you off. Now, you could react in a way that is pretty accurate to how most people do, which is they curse out the other person, scream at them, and are in a pretty bad mood for the rest of the day. Or you could rewrite reality and think, what if that person that's in front of me is actually a mother and their baby is in the back having some sort of breathing problem and they need to head as quickly as possible to the nearest hospital? Makes it a bit more forgiving why they cut you off, doesn't it? Well, you can do the exact same with teases. Maybe the reason that they have, teased you about the way that you talk or the way that you express yourself is deep down because they wish they had the ability to say certain things unashamedly. They wish that they could walk to school with a pink water bottle and not feel insecure or like other people are judging them. Is this correct? I mean, probably not, but can you prove that it's 100% not what they're thinking? Probably not. And that is where rewrite reality is used. You change the circumstance of what happened to fit the narrative that you want. And this may sound like you're basically just gaslighting yourself, but it does work, not gonna lie. It could trick your brain pretty well. And lastly, this is just off the books now, but try to stay away from the person if they genuinely do this regularly and it hurts you. And of course, this can be easier said than done. If you go to school with them, if you go to work with them, then you're not gonna you can't just straight up leave and it's unlikely that you can get them to leave. So just avoid them. That's the end all be all. Anyway, I think that should be everything for this video. So remember to like, subscribe, and take action. Learn from failure. See ya.